Good morning. Welcome to day 55. We are in Finisterre. You've just come across this chapel. Today we'll do a lot of sightseeing. Let's see what the name of this place is. Yes, I'm trying to avoid the side of the cars. And it says Capilla Senora del Nico. Okay, you see it. Over here, Camino symbol, free water. Let's walk up to it. Oh, can't avoid the cars now. There it is. Oh, look at that. There's a gate. It's closed. Nicola is happy as always. Can't go in. Oh, it's open. Let's go check it out. Yeah, so the gate was open, but the door... Yep, definitely not open. Oh well. We'll check out the other view. Ooh, the sun. There we go. Can you even see that with the sun back there? I don't know. It's still a nice shot. Nicola is trying to help me find a place for an albergue. This one is nice, though there's not really much roof, and there's a lot of things growing inside, but I'm sure it will be cheap. Fix her up right by the little chapel. Oh, look at that bell tower. Okay, we're taking our walk, and I guess today is Tuesday, so it's market day. So down here by the water and by the beach, there's a little market. So we'll see if we can squeeze through these trucks and check out the outdoor market. There's a lot of little stands. Clothes. Clothes. Lots of clothes. He's going to the regular store. Yep, it's like a lot of clothes. We're going to stop because there are too many people. So the market is mostly clothes. It's a clothes market. But there is a store here, which I'll go to later, the supermercado, the clothes. But I'm just going to show you a view. This is one of the 5 beaches here. This is a small one. But right over there is the Castillo San Marcos, maybe? The old Castillo. It's a cloudy day right now. Sun's trying to peek out. It's supposed to clear up later. Yeah, there's the sun. Somewhere back there. Anyway, I don't know where I lost Nicola. He doesn't need any clothes, he just bought clothes. He's here somewhere, I'm sure. The market's not that big. So I'm not sure how old the fort is. It's probably a sign. I'll go look. But it's got a great view of the mainland. And of the ocean. I hope not hearing the wind. Yeah. Great view. Anyway, we're going to go. Great view. Some benches. And up this little path here. Maybe we can find some information on this place. I mean, I know there's some information, but I don't know what kind. We will look. Oh yeah. The hydrangeas are really nice. Check that out. Okay, so it's the Castello and the San Carlos, not San Marcos. And it's very, very small. It's from the 18th century. And it's easy to go inside. Maybe I'll do this tomorrow, but not today. More nice hydrangeas. And palm trees. Here the market is the municipal mercado, and this is the fish market. And it smells like fish. And we're a little late because a lot of the fish are gone already, but ooh, look at that guy. No idea what to... But there's still plenty of fish if you want to buy fish. Lots of different kinds of fish. And down here, there are some squids. Just check them out. Ooh, big fish. Oh yeah. Squids. Anybody want squid? How many times have you seen that? Maybe I'll put it on an angle and you can see. It's a pig head. So yes, this is still the market. This is where there's not food. I mean, not clothes. Fruit, meat. Very close to the fish market. Ooh, queso. Smells really good here. Makes me hungry. Ooh, the fruit smells really good. Ooh, peaches. Yes, I can smell the peaches. Cherries. Not that any of you have never seen a market before, but I've never been here when there's been a market, so it's kind of neat. Ooh, carrots. I like carrots. Where's Sven? Sven likes carrots. Anyway, looks like more clothes, more shoes. cheap sunglasses. So I brought Nicola to the shell beach this time. Or scallop shells. There's actually quite a few people out here today. And a kite. The blue skies are right now. We still have clouds, but the blue skies. Okay, so I just realized we have not shown you the albergue here. This is the albergue Cabo da Vila. In my opinion, the best albergue in Finisterre. But that's because I've stayed here many, many times. Well, I guess many would be 3. Anyway, everyone here is wonderful. I mean, Nita and Alexa. I'm taking video, so I love this place. Yes. Anyway, it's a great place. I've been here 3 times. Last year, this door broke. We got locked in. So now, they took the lock apart. So it will not break. And of course, what tour of Finisterre would be complete without Seafood Restaurant Row? There's like 10 restaurants all along this row, all of them specializing in seafood. They all have most of the same seafood, but they're all pretty good. My favorite one is El Puerto, though, right there in front of us. I've eaten there a few times. So we've made our way to the chapel here in Finisterre. We haven't actually come up here before, so it's going to be a first. It's a pretty neat looking place. I mean, we've walked by it a bunch of times. Anyway, we got to head down these steps that are a little overgrown, precarious, but we'll make it, I'm sure. I wonder if it's open. We'll go inside and find out. Well, we'll go to the door and find out. But the grounds are just kind of neat. In the front of it here, yeah, with these arches. Oh yeah. Oop, dirt in my shoe. Well, dirt in my flip-flop. There we go. This is the Parroquial de Santa da Vila Finisterre. Vila de Finisterre. Those doors definitely not open. But, oh, and there's the cemetery over there. Stacked gravestones like we'd expect. More stairs. A little bit easier to traverse. Ooh, looks like there's a side entrance. You'll see if it's open. Oh, what do we see? We see an open door. We'll see if we can go inside. See, as long as it's free. Well, it's definitely open. It's definitely old. It's definitely cool. Can't believe I've never come in here before, but you know, it's always good to do something new. It's kind of cool. A little light that we don't need. It's kind of neat. The side is kind of cool. I like that. It's pretty neat. Oh yeah. Not too far from the church. We're actually following a path towards the secluded beach that Nicola's never been to. And yeah, this is a lavadora or lavadoara. How do you pronounce it? It'll tell you right there. Lavadoara something I can't read. Can I get closer? No, that's not helping. Well, anyway, you know what it's for. It's for washing clothes. And this little path, which is now paved, is taking us to a little bit older part of Finisterre. Some old stone buildings. Another one. I mean, there's a bunch of old parts of this place. We saw that chapel and many other places, but yeah, this is definitely somewhere we've never been before. Nice garden over here too. Beautiful. So this is the really, really secluded beach here in Finisterre, one of the 5 beaches, and the tide is really low right now. Last time I was here, last year, the water was all the way up to these rocks. There really was no beach. But this is one of the coolest ones to come to, especially in the mornings, because there's not a lot of people out here. Later on, it'll be full. There'll be kids playing, there'll be dogs running. Yes, on this really tiny beach. So we've gone on the tour. We've seen the chapel. We've walked the beach for hours looking for shells. Actually did very well. I'll show you the stash later. And now we're making the walk 3.5 kilometers to the lighthouse. It's about 8:30 at night, and there's a couple views along the way. I'll show you one or two. This view is just of Nicola in a car. And what video would be complete without Nicola taking a picture in a car coming down the hill? That's the Camino. And of course, this will be the last free water we get on this trip, so about a kilometer from the lighthouse. The Font Cabana. I hope it's cold. So we're nearing the very end of our walk. Less than a kilometer now to the lighthouse. The moon's out. Clouds look really cool. Should be a great sunset. Great time to burn some clothes. So we're here on the other side of the lighthouse now, waiting for the sun to set. And we've come across an indigenous fellow, maybe, but he seems to be all alone. Can you see him? Hello, Mr. Goat. He's just here on the side of the mountain, eating grass. Or Mrs. Goat, yeah. Hello, Goat. Anyway, should be a good sunset. Nice and clear. Okay, so it's actually Mr. and Mrs. and Baby Goat. It's family. I have no idea. This is crazy. I've never seen them before. First year, first time for everything. So our fire is burning. That is Nicolas' stick that he doesn't need anymore, and our clothes. Yes. We are here. And we're waiting for the sunset. We're going to go down and sit by the water. Just to give you an idea of where we are, that's the sun, that's the ocean. You can't see the lighthouse, but it's way, way, way over there. We came down, I don't know, 150 feet. Burning, burning, burning. Close now. Only about 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes. Oh, look at that. Clouds. Okay, one last pan before we head up. The sun is setting behind the clouds. Setting actually in about 5 minutes. Incredible. And then the clouds over here. The boat. And the moon. Okay, well I told you I'd show you the stash, and we actually did very well this year. We found quite a few real scallop shells, and they run the gamut of colors from mostly purples, and that one I like, the really striped one. That one's pretty neat, and that really deep purple one. Yep. Anyway, just to give you an idea of how big they are, they're all pretty small. There's my hand. So the biggest one is this one. And so it's not huge, but the big ones are hard to find. And compared to other years, when I found like 2 or 4, this time there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. And those are one of the ones I kept. So, yeah, that's the stash.